Truck drivers who want to immigrate to Germany from non-EU countries can do so through various immigration programs, such as the Job Seeker Visa, the EU Blue Card, and the Skilled Worker Immigration Act. They must meet certain requirements and go through the proper immigration channels. In this video, I'm going to introduce 3 pathways and some general steps you need to follow to immigrate to Germany as a truck or bus driver or heavy equipment operator. So first of all, let's see what steps you need to take. My name is Ahmad Reza, and here in this channel we help those who are in search of better opportunities to work, live, or study abroad. The first step is to check your eligibility. To work as a truck driver in Germany, you must have a valid driver's license and a work permit. You may also need to meet certain language and education requirements, so please stay tuned to the video until the end. The second step is to find a job offer. You will need a job offer from a German employer before you can apply for a work permit. You can search for truck driving jobs on job boards, recruitment agencies, or directly with German trucking companies. The next step is to apply for a work visa. Once you have a job offer, you can apply for a work visa at the nearest German embassy or consulate in your home country. You will need to provide various documents such as a valid passport, proof of qualifications and work experience, and a clean criminal record. In this step, which is solely a visa acquisition step, we can also offer you our services for the entire application process and documentation required for visa acquisition, starting from the initial steps and continuing through the completion of your application. The next step you need to take is to apply for a residence permit. After you arrive in Germany, you will need to apply for a residence permit at the local immigration office. This permit will allow you to stay and work in Germany for a specified period. And the last step is to register with the local authorities. You will also need to register with the local authorities in Germany and obtain a tax identification number. There are 3 employment options for truck drivers to immigrate to Germany, and through these options, professional truck and bus drivers from non-EU countries will have easier access to the German labor market. Professional drivers from outside the EU are permitted to work in Germany with the authorization of the Federal Employment Agency. So you can also take advantage of this chance to learn how to immigrate to Germany if requirements are fulfilled. Truck and bus drivers in Germany are well paid. In theory, any non-EU person with a truck or a bus driver's license can legally drive as a professional driver in Germany. There are numerous options for non-EU nationals to access the German labor market depending on whether they hold an EU or EEA driver's license or a local driver's license from a non-EU country. So let's review it again for you. There are 3 options to immigrate to Germany as a non-EU driver. You can start your immigration if you are now legally driving in your home country. You can either hold an EU or EA driver's license, or you can hold your own home country's driver's license for truck and bus, flatbed, or other heavy or semi-heavy vehicles. The first option for entry with an EU or EA driving license is that if the skilled workers already have the necessary basic qualifications or an EU or EA driver's license, so then they can speed up entry by applying for the accelerated skilled workers procedure at the responsible foreigners registration office. The second option is entry without an EU or EA driving license that I'm sure many of you watching this video are among these drivers. Applicants who do not yet have an EU driver's license and who don't yet have an EU basic qualification can be employed in Germany, but as part of an alternative job, provided they have the opportunity to obtain the required German driver's license and German basic qualification is offered. Entry into Germany to take part in the qualification majors requires proof of German language skills at level B1, which is an intermediate level of German language. Generally, applicants can acquire this level of language by practicing at least 6 months or more, depending on the time you spend on language practices every day. This type of employment is approved by the German Employment Agency if the following requirements are met. Number one is proof of an existing and accredited driving license from a third country or your home country as a professional driver. Number two, there must be an employment contract which, in addition to related professional activity in the company, for example, in a warehouse or similar, provides for the obligation to take part in majors to obtain the German basic qualification for professional drivers and the German driver's license. During this time, you are already in Germany and have a job which, as I stated earlier, is an alternative job, but employment as a professional driver is only possible after successful further training. The third requirement is that working conditions during the qualification majors are designed in such a way that you must obtain the German driving license and the German basic qualifications within 15 months or less. The last requirement is that the employer assures you of a concrete job offer as a professional truck driver in a company after your transfer of the driver's license and the attainment of the basic qualification. Something that I should add here is that this video is intended solely for instructional purposes. If you require further assistance, we offer our services. Please note that our services are not free and fees will apply. One of our services is online immigration instructional video packages by which you can learn how to start your own immigration, what are the eligibility criteria, and what steps to take without a need for services from consultants or immigration firms. Or you can use our Teams consultation sessions, which, as I mentioned, are not provided free of charge. For links and available services, you can check the description section. We will update them below our videos. For booking consultation session, I'm not able now to be fully available, but in late June, you can book sessions with me too. Before you can start your immigration to Germany, you also need a priority check, which is an approval for employment for truck and bus drivers that is carried out mainly. This means that before approval is given, the Federal Employment Agency checks whether domestic workers are also available for the job. The priority check is hardly relevant in the case of professional drivers because drivers are desperately wanted in Germany. However, this formal process delays the issuing of visas. So let's see what is the next option for entry into German labor market as a truck driver. You may also get a work permit only with the accelerated basic qualification for professional drivers, which means if the non-EU citizen has already acquired the basic qualification for professional drivers during previous employment in another EU or EEA state or Switzerland, And if this is still valid, they can enter the country even if do not have an EU or EEA driver's license. Immigrating through this method, the foreign driver's license must then be converted into a German driver's license within 6 months. You need both a theoretical and practical driving test that must be completed. In addition to these programs, truck drivers may also be eligible for other types of visas, such as the working holiday visa, the family reunification visa, or the student visa, depending on their individual circumstances. It is also important to note that the immigration process can be complex and may vary depending on your individual circumstances. You may want to consult with a qualified immigration lawyer or the German embassy in your home country for more information and guidance on the specific steps you need to take. Thank you for watching this video. I'd like to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to my channel, where we explore the best opportunities for living, working, and studying abroad. Your support means a lot to me, and I'm so grateful for your engagement with my content. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to Immigrate channel so you never miss an update. We are always working hard to bring you the latest information and the most exciting opportunities around the world, and I cannot wait to share them with you. Thanks again for your support, and I look forward to connecting with you all in comments and in my next video. As always, pin all your hopes always on God. You will never be pinned down by man. Cheers, over and out.